how my day usually goes is I start in the morning. I get up 4:30, maybe 5, have coffee, check and answer any emails. Like this morning, I had emails from a guy in South Africa about a potential project. Then I get ready after all that's done. Drive up here to Potlatch. And then I've got all kinds of gates, buildings to open, make sure everything's set. I've already pretty much planned out what's going to happen for the day, but I've planned that out. So I don't know if it actually is going to happen because it depends on who shows up, all kinds of other things. And that's the start of the day. So now I got everybody set and they're working. I'm running home. I gotta have some breakfast. Day continues. I was supposed to get concrete in the morning. I'm gonna get concrete in the afternoon. So I'll end up, I just had to change plans a little. That's okay. That's how it goes. And meanwhile, let me show you what it looks like over here in Governors. Okay, that's to the south where it just was. And this is heading home. I can't imagine that storm's not going to come, but it might not. Okay, so I got home and I had a yogurt with some bananas. Oh, let me show you the bananas here. These are local bananas. They are so sweet. And I got some mangoes too, but I didn't put those in. That'll be another day. The bananas, when they're ripe, need to be eaten. So I had that. We got one more pineapple left. I just did some stuff on the internet. I have a new microphone coming. We're going to test out maybe podcast type stuff, and I can use it for other things. So I had to go through that paperwork. Amazon sends that to Florida. Then from Florida it goes to Nassau. From Nassau it goes to here. Then you have to pay for it. So that got all done. Everything else has been taken care of. So in a few minutes, I'll probably have an iced coffee and then head back, see how everybody's doing. Storm's staying out to sea. So this is 9:30. Okay, does this make any sense? We're bringing the old junky spools of wire and putting them there. Why? If you're going to throw them away, throw them at the dump. All right, it's about 10 o'clock. I'm headed back. Got to make sure that everybody's got their things they're doing. The only thing I need to make sure of is that I'm having the concrete put in the bottom of a shower. So, and then that gets tiled and it's got a linear drain. So I've got to make sure that that's all getting done the way it needs to. Well, so far so good, no rain. Headed home for lunch. Just had to work with the electrician on some basic plans of what he's got to do, where he's got to put what outdoor lights. Just mapped out a wall, or part of a wall that I've got to cut out to make sure where we're going to put a big 16-foot nano door in. got that all mapped out. And I got my 20-foot 2x12s, so I can start making the beam. And I've got that all planned out with the bolts and the glue and the plywood. And that'll be another day. It's not going to be today. So let's see. Masons, one's got plenty to do. One just put the concrete in the shower bottom, so it should be ready to tile in a day, but I don't want to get the tiler here until I've got the patio ready. And the patio was supposed to get poured this morning, but looks like it might not get poured till this afternoon or even Friday. Welcome to my world. Okay, lunchtime's over. Next I gotta get back to see what's happening, who's doing what, how's it all going. Oh, and of course there's a little bit of a mystery in this afternoon because I was supposed to get concrete in the morning. No concrete came this morning, truck problems. I said, are we going to get concrete in the afternoon? Well, you might get concrete in the afternoon, you might not. If you don't get concrete today, then you'll get it on Friday. I don't know. So that puts a little dilemma on one of the masons, because if I start him on something else and the concrete shows, that's not a good situation. So I'm gonna have to play that by ear, I guess. Okay, painters are doing well. Masons, I just felt raindrops. Okay, everybody's doing what they need. The only one, I still don't know about concrete coming or not coming, so I don't know. If it starts to rain, I'll be hoping the concrete doesn't come. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. I don't think we're gonna see any concrete today. So I think what's gonna happen is there's a strong potential that we're just going to mix the 4 yards by hand. That'll be tomorrow. And then at least that slab will be done, and then I can get the tile guy to come. I go up and down this road so many times. I know where every bump, crack, everything is. I could probably do it almost blindfolded. Well, I guess we're getting a little rain shower. I don't know, this is back at the house, so I don't know if that's everywhere or just here. But I gotta head back. I don't know if I got some measuring to do for the cottages or what, but no matter what, I gotta make sure everything's going okay. And then at the end of the day, like I started today, I've got to go and close up all the gates and all the buildings, lock them all. Okay, now I gotta run around and lock up everything. Make sure the windows are shut, doors are locked, gates are locked. Okay, gate down there is locked. Now off to the spawn gym. Okay, everything's locked up. On my way home, it's like 4 o'clock, so not too bad. I've got 2 or 3 videos to do, and maybe it'll be a short night, or easy night. Well, sort of easy night. I just remembered I've got some paperwork I got to deal with for this project, so I think I should be done by 7:30, 8 o'clock. Short day.
86 degrees with the humidity of 75%. That's inside in the shade on a cloudy day. It is very hot. Yes, I know. I've been very tardy lately and not making any food videos, but it's been really hot and I didn't think salads were going to be very interesting for you to view. But today I'm making a pasta salad. It's only like 1:30 in the afternoon, so it should be nice and cool by the time it's dinner time. And that's called a chicken club pasta salad. I think because you take bacon, chicken, noodles, Italian salad dressing, pepper, celery, avocado, and some mayonnaise, and toss it all together. It sounded pretty good to me. I don't know, not on pretty high on the calorie count, but we're just gonna eat in moderation tonight. Yes. Turns out I didn't have a green pepper in my refrigerator. I thought I did, but that's all right. We're not really fond of them raw in salads anyway. But I did have some leftover broccoli. That will be my green. I went to the store specifically for a red onion and to ride in the air-conditioned car for a little while. And I got my celery, and I got my chicken, and I have my bacon. So let's put this together. The original recipe said Munster cheese cubed up, but I don't have any of that. I have fresh Asiago, Parmesan, and Romano. And being that it's Italian dressing and mayonnaise, I thought that would be fine. So that's how you go when you live in Eleuthera. You gotta do with what you got and hope for the best. Now, off for that afternoon swim and a dinner that's all set. Perfect. Just in case I forgot, did I mention it's like really, really hot?
Does that glass look like it has a problem? It does have a problem. I drank all the coffee I made from yesterday and today. So Sue's gonna make another pot of coffee. I didn't think I drank that much coffee today.
Yeah, you drank all in the refrigerator and all from the pitcher.
I know for a lot of people that would be a lot of coffee. I could still fall asleep right now. So the things that you've seen today are sort of the extremely short version of how my day goes. Those are just the things. That's not the stuff that's happening up here. So I have to also, during the course of all that, be thinking, okay, what are the masons doing? How are they doing it? Like we had to lay cement in a bathroom shower to make sure the cement was at the right level, so that when we put the 3/4 inch tile, that they were doing that right, so that it comes out, because it's a, you know, it's a linear drain. So you want it to have a little bit of a pitch, but you don't want it to be pitched like this, because that would be awful funny standing in it. Then I've got to look at what the painters are doing and going, so that needs a little touch up over there. This is going to be done over there. Make sure that's corrected tomorrow. Looking at different moldings, how ceilings are being put in, electrician stuff of, did you remember we need a light in the closet? The cable guy came to install the cable. That could be a story all unto itself, because the cable line comes down almost to the property, but they don't have any capacity to add all the buildings we're going to have. So I don't know how that's going to go. That, to me, says we need to run a whole new line from Governor's Harbor all the way down. And, oh baby, I don't even want to think about how expensive that would be. But that's my day is a constant going, thinking, trying to figure out who's doing what, making sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, how they're doing it, and then planning ahead. Like tomorrow we've got to mark out lights so that they can be cut for recessed lights in the ceiling. The boys actually have to jack up a part of a ceiling because there's a little bit of a crown in it. So we're going to try to jack it up to level it out and then tie it to the roof rafters. How we're going to do that. So, oh, and now I'm home. I didn't have my coffee. I'm going to have a coffee because otherwise I could just... Another coffee today. And I have a whole pot today. Yeah, I had a whole pot today. But I drink it because I like it. It's not really caffeine stimulating. Those days are gone. I'd have to drink, I don't know how much. 5 pots before it would be caffeine overload. That doesn't happen. One of the guys at work said, yeah, if I had too much coffee, or even coffee in the morning, it gets me all shaky. I'm like, that would be nice. I'd like that. Doesn't do that. So the rest of today, I've still got those videos to make, including this one that you're seeing right now, some other ones for the website, answering things, and then a couple little other things. And then I'm hoping that Sid and I will be able to watch a movie tonight before I actually do fall asleep.